bienvenidos a la rueda de prensa de Schreuder, previa a la jornada 21 entre el Club Deportivo Castellón y el Antequera Club de Fútbol. Empezamos con las preguntas de aquí de la sala y después pasamos a las telemáticas, ¿vale? Omid, si quieres empezar tú.
Buenos días, Dick. ¿Cómo ha ido la semana después de una victoria tan importante como la que habéis conseguido contra el Málaga? No solo por los 3 puntos ante un rival directo, sino por la forma, por la autoridad que habéis mostrado en el terreno de juego. Me imagino que la semana ha sido muy agradable y bueno, con el optimismo, ¿no?, de cara al partido frente al Antequera.
Yeah, I'm very optimistic because it was a tough game. I think it was also what you said, a good win, of course, against a rival. And they have a very good team, especially when they play at home. For us, it was also a challenge to win away again because we talk sometimes about last year they only won 4 away games, and now we already won more, so that is very good. And another one more. And we need it also because it's a tough league. And yeah, now we face Antequera. I have a lot of respect for Antequera because it was one of the most difficult games away. We only had 1 point, but it was really difficult to play against them. They have a good philosophy and good ideas, so for us it's going to be a big game and interesting.
Buenos días, Dick. Yo quería preguntarle por el mercado de fichajes, tal como está ahora mismo, ¿no? Si bajo su punto de vista ha mejorado la plantilla, entre las 2 salidas y las 2 llegadas de los jugadores de campo, y de los 2 jugadores de campo que han llegado, Yusufov y Douglas, ¿en qué posiciones de su sistema los encajaría?
At the moment we don't know if it is better because the Nikita and Douglas, they are new. They replace Valet, Jeremy and Anton, so it's like we lose 3 players on the wing and we get 2 players back, so for me that is good. I also think it's enough, and we have to see how they adapt. I see already in the first 2 days that they struggle a little bit with the tempo and the philosophy and the ideas, but it's totally fine, it's totally normal. And we also need to respect that they need maybe a little bit more time in that, because it's the same with what we had in pre-season with the whole group, and even sometimes now during the season. So so I can't say if the squad now is better, because I think they also need a little bit more time, and in the end we just need to achieve our goals with the whole squad.
Sí, bueno, siguiendo en este tema, primero Douglas está disponible para el partido, y segunda pregunta, ¿dónde ves a Douglas mejor? Sobre todo pensando en Meduñanin, ¿lo ves jugando más arriba que Meduñanin o más abajo, teniendo en cuenta que claro, la temporada pasada en Sola también Medun ha jugado mucho en el centro del campo, pero Douglas también, entonces no sé cómo ves esta dinámica.
Harris played last year a little bit more on midfield, but actually on the same position what he is doing now. But in the way how we play at this moment here and not in Zwolle, that the difference is that Harris plays more advanced. So I'm not a favorite of playing Harris deeper, because I already like deeper because I know him very good. And then he will be in the back to get the balls, and then we miss a midfield player, so that's why we play him a little bit higher on the pitch. And Douglas, he played normally the most of the times on the right side or on the left side, and sometimes as a striker, or so. I think he also can play there in the way how Harris is playing. But again, he's available also for Sunday. But I think all these new players, they just need also time to adjust, and of course if they can make an impact, it's fine. If they don't make an impact, we have to try to get them as fast as possible there, because in the end of the day when we sign those players, we believe in them. Why not?
Llevar el equipo más de un mes que solo recibe máximo un gol por partido, que ha mejorado el rendimiento defensivo. ¿Cómo lo valora y si lo asocia al nuevo perfil de futbolistas que están jugando en el centro del campo, como Diago, Borja o Oscar?
No, I don't think so, because I think if you have Christian, Julio and Calavera. They are now available again. They are not totally top fit. They come back. Julio also, of course, he was suspended, but he didn't train the week before because he came out also injured. But probably they are all available for the weekend. Calavera already, we took a little bit of a risk to put him in the game, and that went well. He had a good week. But all the three players like Calavera, Christian, and Julio, they also didn't score goals a lot, so or even zero. I don't know at the moment now. But so it's not about the goal scoring. I think we needed to play other players there. I always said from the start that I see in Iago more a midfielder than a defender in the way how he can play for his own development, like personal development. And Oscar, yeah, of course, maybe he's better in the back, but Alberto is also doing good. And when we have not other players available, we play them on midfield. And yeah, he also gives us other strengths. So yeah, I don't think that's the reason, to be fair, because I think we had a lot of chances against San Luqueño away, and so we have chances enough to score goals. Yeah, maybe in set pieces and that sort of things. We have with Oscar also a leader, because if some other players don't really do their stuff, he's there. Borja is a little bit the same. But I don't know. I think I hope we continue with this, because yeah, also against Malaga, you feel a little bit that Malaga is coming. But in the end of the day, if you watch the game back, because yeah, of course you have a little bit stress, everything's like hectic. But then when you watch the game back, we didn't give a lot of chances away, so that was perfect. But I don't think it's because we play with more defensively players. Because in our philosophy, we go still forward and we get a lot of chances, and they also come in the box.
Hola, buenas tardes. No sé si se escucha.
Sí, perfecto.
¿Se escucha? Vale, perfecto. Pues quería preguntarle a David, bueno, sobre el partido del domingo, Antequera, que la primera vuelta ya logró empatar allí, se dejó el Castellón 2 puntos. ¿Qué espera un poco de cara a ese partido, viendo que es un rival que, bueno, juega sin complejos, un poco al contrario que suele ser habitual en Castalla, que los equipos vienen un poco a encerrarse y a esperar el rol? El Antequera es un rival que va a venir a hacer su fútbol. No sé si eso cambia un poco la preparación o el plan de partido.
No, we still have our match plan. Of course, we adjust per game how we think the opponent is playing, so we can change some things, but the philosophy will be the same. Yeah, I agree. A lot of teams came here with a different idea, but also I saw the last few home games, the teams came also to press up a little bit higher against us, and I also expect that they do that. So it's our task that we play better out of the back maybe, or that we attack better to provide to get out of the first pressure. But I think they will do the same what they did at home.
Yo quería preguntar por el estado físico de los jugadores. El equipo está recuperando efectivos después de una mala racha de lesiones. ¿Cómo están ahora? Si pierdes a algún jugador por temas físicos, porque por sanción ya sabemos que Villahermosa no va a poder estar.
Yeah, I think we trained with everybody except of Salva, so he will be out for Sunday. And further, everybody is, if I'm right, available. So because today everybody trained on the pitch with the whole group, so I don't think tomorrow morning will be a problem with those players, because they looked fine. So again, what I said, of course, Christian was more physical. He's behind, like conditional, and Julio with his injury, and Calavera also a little bit physical, conditional because of his shoulder, and he already had missed the last game before the winter because of his leg. But I think they will be all fine. So it's good. It's good for the competition with each other.
Mi última pregunta sobre la noticia del día, que es la salida de Klopp en Liverpool. Ha dicho que básicamente era por falta de energía. ¿Y crees que, como primero, si le puedes entender cuando dice eso? Y segunda, ¿crees que es un entrenador que tiene un estilo muy con mucha presión, con mucha intensidad, eso hace o necesita más energía que un entrenador que no se juega de otra manera.
I think it's also he's coach of a big club, top club. All eyes are on him for many years, and then also the way how he wants to play with his team, the way how he is himself. And then when you are for a lot of years with one club, maybe it's time to step down and to recover maybe, and maybe after 3 months when he sits at home, he has a lot of energy again to start, because most of the time it is like that. You know, the end of the season. As a coach, I have the same. I also thought today maybe I have to go a couple of weeks, maybe a little bit earlier to bed, because we go to the end of the season. You feel a lot of energy, excitement, all that sort of stuff. And in the summer you think, last game. I have 2, 3 or 4 weeks off, and then after 4 days you're already fed up with it because you want to start. So maybe he has that also. I think I can understand him, because if you are so long with one team, club, and there's always pressure on you every day. So yeah, for me it's understandable, and every person is different, and for him I also have a lot of respect as a coach.
Una curiosidad, ustedes que prácticamente lo miden todo en números, ¿tienen una estimación, una previsión de más o menos los puntos que harían falta para subir de manera directa al final del año?
Just one more than the rest, yeah. Uno más.
Enrique, ¿quieres algo más?
Sí, porfa. Hace semanas comentó que su prioridad era reforzar las bandas de ataque. Ha dicho que es suficiente con Nikita y con Douglas Aurelio, pero en otras posiciones, además de la portería, ¿espera algún otro movimiento de aquí al final del mercado, o piensa que está la plantilla cerrada?
Yeah, you never know, because everything can happen. And in the end of the day, if you are happy with your squad, you don't really want to lose your players. But let me say it like this: what I feel here in the club is that we are prepared to lose players, but we also are prepared to sign players. So for that thing, if I look at like very simple, I'm not worried. So you're not happy maybe to lose a good player, but I'm also like, I wanted to keep Jeremy, for example, but he is leaving, but now we have another player, so I'm happy. So in that case, if we are also in a world, if there comes tomorrow a big offer for a very good player from us, I have to accept that we lose the player, because we also need to develop the club and to make money. But I'm also not worried that we have a replacement. So I'm totally fine with what is happening now. So I don't say now that I want to lose the players, but it's a good question. it's like you never know, because that's why I said you see it more often. Players who don't play a lot or whatever, they are a little bit nervous, because maybe they think they need to go, and maybe they stay. That makes the squad sometimes a little bit nervous. Till now, I think we are fine. So when when is it? The 29? No, sorry. When it's the end, is it Tuesday? Last day? 31st?
Thursday.
I think Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, Miraculous. So then, then everybody is maybe calm again after that. But till now, I don't see a lot of worrying by players or whatever, and by us. Because what I already said, of course, I said 3 weeks ago, I need to make choice, or 2 weeks ago, I need to make choices, because the squad is a little bit limited because of the injuries and the 3 players who left, who were not available. But then you see everything will be fine in 1 week or 2 weeks later. So I have the trust in the club, in Bob and Ramon, and it's fine.